How did BUSTA RHYMES become financially free? We will be going through both his music and investments. Starting with some background, BUSTA RHYMES, born Trevor George Smith Jr., is a New York-based music artist, investor, and legend, first rising to fame in the early 90s. Some may know him from his fast raps on songs like Break Your Neck, Look at Me Now, and Worldwide Choppers. Growing up, BUSTA RHYMES attended George Westinghouse Career and Technical Education High School in Brooklyn at the same time as the notorious B.I.G. and Jay-Z. That's a lot of talent in one high school. BUSTA RHYMES, Charlie Brown, Dinko D, and Cut Monitor Milo would form the group leaders of the new school, which is where the first big break began, opening up for Public Enemy. In 1995 is when BUSTA would start his solo career with his debut album, The Coming. Since the start of his career, BUSTA RHYMES has been building in and outside of music to bring him financial freedom. Going into music, BUSTA RHYMES has released over 10 solo projects and over 23 projects in total, alongside legends like himself. His first 5 albums between 1996 and 2001 went platinum. By building this discography, BUSTA RHYMES has sold over 9 million albums as of 2019. His top-selling album is the 1997 record, When Disaster Strikes, which has sold over 1.1 million copies. His feature on Look at Me Now went 8 times platinum, which was a major moment in his career in 2011. BUSTA RHYMES through music also makes money from touring and merchandise. On a side note, I did just see BUSTA RHYMES last week, and his presence on stage just shows his legendary status. BUSTA RHYMES has been cashing in on touring for decades now, selling out tours alongside legends still today. As for his label situation, he first signed his deal with Elektra Records at 17 years old in 1990. After finding success through the label, he would eventually move on in 2001 to a short-term deal in J Records. This would eventually lead him to signing with Dr. Dre and Aftermath Records in 2004, which is just another massive moment in the legend's career, collaborating with other legends. He would leave there in 2008. In 2011, he would shortly sign with Cash Money Records for one album, leaving in 2014, citing creative differences as for the reason for leaving this short-term position. BUSTA RHYMES has consistently chosen labels that fits what he needs for his career in that period of time, which helped in the making of the legend's career. Through this all, BUSTA RHYMES was working on his own label and roster of artists, starting Flipside in 1994, eventually adopting the name Conglomerate Entertainment in 2010. Some notable names that have been on his roster include Nori, OT Genesis, and Papoose. When it comes to music, BUSTA RHYMES has made a way to keep his name in conversations through his career through groups, solo music, features, touring, his label, and more. Building this up on the music side allowed him to build his business outside through investments to bring him success in the long term. Going into investments, BUSTA RHYMES has talked about investing into mutual funds, other forms of stocks, bonds, and crypto to continue to diversify his portfolio. Him talking about this goes back to the early 2000s, which shows how long BUSTA has been diversifying his investment portfolio deeper, more specifically looking to maintain his success throughout his lifetime and beyond. As brief as this is discussed, it is good to know that he is finding ways to minimize his risk into all forms of investments. What this also shows is the long-term thinking that BUSTA RHYMES has had with his money since he started his career, setting himself and his family up for future success. BUSTA did invest into his own company, bustagrip, in 1997, which is a shoe wear company that still has been successful to this day. BUSTA has managed to take this company through decades by finding new ways to market to audiences to keep the brand relevant outside of the BUSTA RHYMES name. From this has come consistent income since 1997. BUSTA RHYMES has been able to bring in millions, contributing to his net worth of 65 million. Overall, when it comes to his investments, BUSTA is not very outspoken about exactly what he is invested in, but time to time we have seen him mention where he is invested in, whether it's mutual funds, his own businesses, or recently crypto. BUSTA looks to find new ways to invest his money while maintaining what he has built up. This leads me to the question, what is next for BUSTA RHYMES? I think we will see the legend continue to release music and tour. He currently is on tour with the Wu-Tang Clan and Nas, which continues him touring with legends. That income through music has been a major contributor to his finances, which I believe will be consistent in his career going forward. I do think we will see investments from him into existing or startup companies. He may not be as vocal about it now, but through the glimpse he has brought us, he has demonstrated in building a diverse portfolio. What's next for Busta Rhymes? Maintaining his success he has built up for generations to come. In summary, Busta Rhymes has been surrounded by legends since his early career, and through those collaborations has built his legend status. Iron sharpening iron. From this, he has made millions in music through sales and touring, leading to opportunities to make money long term outside of music. By investing in both, Busta Rhymes has built a name for himself to bring him that legendary status and bringing him that financial freedom. And that is how Busta Rhymes became financially free. If you found this video informational, please leave a like and subscribe, as well as let me know who I should talk about next. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.